good. Okay. So how's everyone doing today? Good. Thank you for showing up.
Pizza.
You're welcome. Yeah, I enjoyed that pizza.
Thank you. I had a lot.
So
5 pieces.
anyways, I had a really great time last week with all of you, and it was really fun talking about friendships. So just want to remind you all to remember confidentiality. So keeping what we talk about here in our group within, our group only. So what I'd like to do today is I will have, starting with Izzy, we'll go around, say one highlight from your week, and I'll have you pick a card and then read it and then answer it, and then you can pass on. Okay? And then after that, we'll come into our our little activity for this week. Okay?
Okay. My highlight is really kind of lame. Okay. I got really good at driving.
Topics.
That's actually a really big accomplishment.
I haven't driver's ed yet.
Okay, in which of the following would you want to spend a day? Flying in a helicopter or exploring underwater in a submarine? Can I say neither? Because I don't like planes or submarines.
That's okay. Yeah.
I don't want either of those.
Okay. My highlight, my Spanish grade went from a B to an A.
Yeah!
Thanks to this girl. If you could travel into the future, what would you prefer to see? Something in the future that specifically involves you, something in the future about your country and the world. Something that involves me, because I want to know what happens. I'm a nosy person.
One highlight from my week is I got an A+ on a PowerPoint in ag class.
Yes.
I
got
got
a plus in
200
there.
points, and I was like, whoa, I got like a 2 or 5. Okay, if you had to give up one of the following foods for a year, which would be most difficult, noodles or bread? Okay, mac and cheese or grilled cheese? I'm gonna go with neither because those are like my
I feel
staple foods.
I would choose bread. I would get rid of bread.
I'd probably, yeah, I couldn't do either.
Okay, my highlight was my math grade went from a D to an A.
Awesome.
I don't understand how you did that.
Took a test and aced it.
Oh.
What do you think you could influence the easiest? A person's opinion, a person's personality?
Oh.
That's hard. Influence personality. Maybe because you always want to teach each other to be nice.
To one
try
another
be
to
nice.
create friendships.
Wow.
That was deep, Ken. So I'll steal her words.
Actually, I'll go ahead and draw one too. Why not? Which of the following do you think is more beautiful? Rivers and waterfalls, fields and flowers.
Ooh.
That's hard.
Depends. Is it like grungy flowers?
You know
is
what?
it yucky waterfalls?
I would say if it were beautiful fields and flowers, I'd find that more beautiful. Just because rapid rivers and waterfalls kind of make me nervous. I'd be like, this is pretty. Let's now go this way. And we'll fall in. Okay, so that was fun. Anyways, I have another friendship activity. I know at the end of last week we discussed that we wanted to continue on the topic of friendships, which is actually right up our alley since we're all friends here. So I'm going to go ahead and take one and we'll pass it around. And you all have a pen already?
C.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is each question, there's 3 questions that I'm going to ask you all, and you can volunteer to answer, and then we're going to go into an activity, okay?
Alright.
So, just thinking back, have you ever seen a product that you thought was going to be really cool, but then you were disappointed when you used
Yes.
it?
My whole childhood
Does
was
it
like
count
that.
when you were
As
like
seen
6?
on
Oh, so yeah, what about when you're like really little? Does that count?
Okay, do you guys want to go around and actually share if there isn't anything that you can think of?
Yeah,
then-
no, I got
have
think of it.
one. I saw you guys don't make fun of me because I was like,
Okay,
No,
let's
I
start.
have something when
When I was little, I wanted this Mickey Mouse doll thing so bad because it talked. And then when I got it, it would talk by itself all the time. So it'd be like 3 in the morning, it'd be like, that's my belly button.
Okay, this was like a couple years ago, but I wanted Heelys so bad.
Oh my god,
And I got them, and they were not cute in person, and they broke. And I'm like, okay, I've been wanting these for literally a year, and they were awful.
I never got Heelys.
I
was-
had Heelys. Yeah, mine were they pink?
I fell.
Where's pink and white?
I think were pink and
Pink and
gray.
black. Mine were pink and
black. I don't know. Anyway, mine was it was a Christmas present. I don't know how old I was. Young child. And it was like the Polly Pocket like race to the mall set thing or whatever.
Girl,
I want that so bad. Like a roller coaster, like a big loop de loop
Yes,
and the
I
two
totally
cars
had
race.
that.
I got it and literally you just go and the same car won every time. And it's so boring. I'm like, I don't want this. I don't know. I don't really know. What was that like foam shit or that foam stuff? You know.
I know what you're talking about.
The flume stuff, and it's like gooey, and there's like little dots inside
That was not very fun. It's kind of gross.
of it. I ate it once, and I got really sick.
Are you talking about the little balls? And then
The little white balls.
You put them in water and then they
water.
grow, right?
No, the thing that like they grow. No, you put them in water, they like stick.
No, those are fun.
Yeah.
I think she's talking about like the flume stuff, and it's colored.
Yeah.
And
It's
it's like
gel-
one
wait, those
color,
are
and
like-
it comes in like a little container.
Yeah.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, I
It's like
know
all
it.
gooey.
I know it.
I have,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
disappointment. I ate it, and I like threw up.
Okay.
I taste tested like everything.
I liked Play-Doh.
I guess that's how you learn. Have you ever been to the grocery store and then bought a food item that you thought was going to taste really good, and then you opened it up and you tried it and it was really gross? Has that ever happened?
I got one.
I don't.
When I was, this was like not that long ago. Okay, I saw a commercial for the Sour Patch gum, and I thought it was gonna be so good because I love Sour Patch Kids, and I put it in my mouth and literally I spit it out the second it was in my mouth. It's so gross.
Ew. I thought SpongeBob mac and cheese was gonna be good, but
Oh,
I don't like it.
Girl, SpongeBob.
I don't like mac and cheese in general. I thought that's what made me be better. Except
My
SpongeBob, it was not.
I love it.
I'm broken.
I don't like cheese, guys, and I somehow ate 5 pieces of pizza.
I love pizza though.
I know.
Have food. It's kind of hard.
Right?
Does candy count?
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, back to like the weird flavored stuff. You know how they were doing like that Lay's thing where everyone was coming up with their
yes.
new flavors? Okay, I don't remember what it was,
It was
but my
probably
dad
the
and
bacon
I,
mac and cheese one.
we tried it and it was oh, it was so
Awful.
bad. Yeah, it was gross. And everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's so good." No, it was like it was the chicken and waffles one, I think. And I'm like,
Chicken and waffles?
Yeah.
They have that?
Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
and I tried it and
Oh my god, ew.
Mine was so my favorite candy is Sweet Tarts, and I saw like the giant Sweet Tarts and they're like that big, so I was like, this is gonna be great. It's my favorite candy, jumbo size. They were so like gooey and sticky, and you couldn't even swallow them, and it was disgusting.
Ew, I feel like that'd be so much sugar for one night.
reasons why Michaela would try it.
I broke a tooth eating one of those. I was rodeo in Kelseyville.
All right.
I'm a Southern girl.
Moving on. So I have one last question. So have you ever seen a commercial that promises for medication that's going to make your life better, but then at the end there's that fine print or specifically a long list of side effects?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll do this to you, it'll this.
Yeah, and then you're
I'll
like,
give you this, and I'll give you
I'm
that.
waiting,
I'm
for,
every
I'm waiting for one of
advertisement.
them to list all the side effects and then be like,
Yeah.
batteries not included.
Okay, so for this exercise, I want you all to create a personal advertisement about yourself. So basically, you're going to write in this paragraph reasons why someone would want to be friends with you. So basically, what's awesome about each and every one of you. So imagine that you're advertising yourself. This is why I'd be your friend. So here's an example, okay?
Be seated, guys. Let's go.
You write a paragraph about I'm a good listener, I'm organized, I'm funny, I love to be outdoors, I like to go shopping, you
Say
know,
cool
I'm really good at
bedroom.
planning parties, different scenarios like that. And so if you want to go ahead and
So
start,
you just be like, I am.
Yeah,
I
so
am,
if you
I
were-
am.
yeah, so basically if you were to advertise yourself, what would you say just in a few sentences of why you're so awesome? Or why you'd make a really good
My
friend?
hand is like shaking.
I'm really cold.
I know, I'm sorry.
Don't touch my hair.
no.
Let me know if any of you have questions. But just a couple of sentences is just fine.
Okay.
What are you doing? And while you guys are wrapping up, Izzy, do you want to go ahead and start and share what you had to write?
Okay, so I wrote, I am funny, I like to listen to people's problems and give advice, I like to go shopping, and I'm down to travel and go on an adventure whenever.
That's nice. Okay. I said, sorry, that I am funny and I will always be here if you need me no matter what time of the day it is. I like to eat, so food and Netflix equals a great time with Kenzie. I can be really weird, that is almost embarrassing, but hey, if you like to laugh, then let's be friends.
That's kind of really similar to mine.
Well, we're twins, so.
Smiley face.
Smiley face.
You can go first.
I'm gonna put, I'm a nice person. I will always be there for you when you're going through a bad time. I'm funny and always open to do new things most of the time. I love to just chill and watch
That's what
Netflix. So if you ever need a friend, I'm your girl. Battery's not included.
I put. Guess your charger. Want me to do something? No.
Where's that charger?
Okay, so I said I'm just gonna put this out there. I'm not very organized. I can be rude sometimes, and sometimes I struggle with listening. But I'll always be there as a shoulder to cry on. I can laugh forever and ever, and I can go shopping with you every day till the mall closes, and that's a promise. I love going on adventures, and eating is like my thing. And plus, I love meeting new people.
Yeah, I love being nice.
Like little children, I just want to sleep.
Oh, gross thing.
But not in a mean way where they make them cry.
Okay, so now there's the fine print part, okay? So just how in the commercial, there's always the fine print, the side effects at the end. Think about the not so good part of your personality. So, for an example, sometimes like I like to tell secrets, I like to be the center of attention. I don't like it when my friends hang out without me, but I like to hang out with my friends, that type of thing. So in the fine print, you're going to go ahead and write just a couple sentences, if anything, that you have. So just think the not so nice parts about you are, it's something that you want to work on to make sure that you have lasting friendships. So it's one of those, in spite of, this negative or not so nice part of me, I'm willing to change, or I understand that I need to work on it, that type of thing. Okay, so you guys are finishing up. Anyone want to volunteer?
Okay. It says that I can be mean to you if I find out that you're talking about me. I tend to say whatever is on my mind, whether it's what you want to hear or not. And yeah, and I don't like calling, like talking on the phone. So if you want to need a text or FaceTime, I literally just won't answer. And I just think I need to stop like this Casey calls me 24/7. I just don't answer. So
I'll go. Something I need to work on is like my focus skills and listening in on like what my friends are going through. And then I also put, since I am an only child, sometimes it's hard for me not to act as the center of attention just because I don't really know any better, and at home it's kind of just all about me. But I'm willing to work on it.
I put, if you make me mad, I will just ignore you. Because you guys know me, I don't usually like to go after that person. So I'll just ignore
Like,
you,
you
just
call that
don't
out or
talk to
something,
you
you
for a
just
while.
won't do anything.
And if you're like telling me something and you're like, oh, don't tell that person I said this. If it's like harmful or really rude, I will most likely tell that person. And I can get jealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly. So, need to work on that.
Okay. I wrote, I get annoyed really easy. I like to be right.
Yes! Oh my god. I love you. No offense, I love you.
And I wrote, which I understand is annoying, and I need to fix that. And I have no filter whatsoever, so if I have something on my mind, I won't think about it first, and I just say it.
It's like me too.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all for sharing. Anything else you guys want to add to that? All right. So, from this activity, what did you all learn?
My weak spots and
Yeah.
Yeah.
like improve on it.
Yeah.
Make myself better.
What I like is that not only did you point out, weak spots, but you all recognize them, and you're willing to work on them. You know what I mean? It's all something that you are, you're recognizing, which is important. How can you use what you learned today to improve your friendships with one another?
Taking what they said
Yeah.
to heart, and like if that's a tender spot for them, just like be willing to make things work, and if it takes a little time, just try to work on it with them.
So I think having that open communication
Yeah.
and really knowing, what each of you bring to the table in your friendship, and even understanding the fine print, but you care about each other and you work together as friends in spite of the fine print or the not so nice. And of course the good always outweighs the bad, and that's why you're all friends with one another. So I just want to appreciate all of you for coming and hanging out with me for the past 3 weeks. So it was a great opportunity for me, and I've learned from all of you. So if you at all ever want to meet again, I would be glad to. Yeah. So, yeah, thank you.
Thank
you.
you.
All right.